And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Ducks going up against the Singers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Mike Trout, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set now, and pitching in this game, Nestor Cortez Jr. having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Next pitch off the plate. Ball 2. A little bit low. Tatis waits. There's a strike. That's through there for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Chris, here's a weird note, at least to me. Jeremy Pena is the first rookie shortstop to homer in the World Series. He did it in 2022. It had never been done before when he homered against the Phillies. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, he's very grounded in his approach to the plate. He's on the plate, not worried about getting beat on the inside part, which a lot of guys are. He's not worried about it. He can cover the outside to end, and that's why we see him get the barrel to so many baseballs.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's Juan Soto. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. The 1-0. Pulls that one foul. The wind to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind to the pitch. That one ripped. And it's gone. That one felt good. His 26th of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And that clips the inside corner. Up the middle. Gets it to first. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something new.
Back for more from the Bronx. And on the mound in this one, Luis Severino.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And now, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering, and it just misses. Severino, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering upstairs.
Luis Severino, when healthy, he is one of the top pitchers in the American League. When he's going good, he's getting ahead in the count. I love that his mechanics are very simple, very repeatable delivery.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next offering way off the plate. Severino kicks, deals.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Bryce Harper to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Severino, and there he goes. Foul ball. And the 0-2. That one missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Another solid power season. Singing Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Severino throws to first, and he just got his hand in there.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That one missing inside. Now 1-1.
One strike.
And a pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Witt around third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Austin Riley looking to rebound from Wednesday's game where he was 0 for 5. First offering misses the mark. Runner leads away at second. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Tied up here in the early going. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Two and one now. Severino. And there's a ball. Kyle Tucker waits on deck. Three one now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Caught him looking for the K. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the third baseman, Manny Machado. The wind of the pitch. And ball one. Cortez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Good eye right there. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's Ketel Marte. That one's in there, 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball, no strike.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Luis Campusano digs in now. Just a slow ground ball this time. Riley whips it across, and now two gone.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ball one there. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Second and third, two down. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton moves under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning.
Love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just... That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And the 3-1. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Trey Turner. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered. Tatis ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Oh, he throws it away.
The left fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals, then traded over to the Dodgers with Max Scherzer in 2021.
And the righty deals. Tucker at first, one gone. That one missed. Now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's the strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here. But once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. That one down the line. Fires across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
So the lineup flips over. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. First offering misses the mark. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Tatis racing over to make the catch. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The United States. Back now in the Bronx, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's the strike. Tatis in his 4th year, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The pitch.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. That's in there, and that's strike 1. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. Runner at first with no outs here. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Soto, a former home run derby champ, 24 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. There's a swing and a drive. Trout ranges back, racing back some more, and that is gone. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only one out here in the inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Cortez, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Manny Machado up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Here comes a pitch. No. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-0. And a strike in there. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Harper runs. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. And he dodges that fastball. Harper at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Three-two now. Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Runner at second, nobody out. Out to short, sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He's in there. It's 3-3.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Good eye right there. Austin Riley to bat next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. At the plate, Austin Riley. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. First and second here, no outs. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Outside. Kyle Tucker up next. The 3-1. And strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
No outs. Runners at first and second. And he walked him.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one missing low. And the 1-0. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And now 2-1.
You need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one is absolutely belted. Tatis going back, racing back some more. On the warning track and hauls it in. Runners tagging from second and third.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here's Turner now. On the ground to first. Guerrero tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. The Singers out front 4-3. Back in New York, Ketel Marte up to the plate. The pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The wind and the pitch. And it's even up.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's
hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Here comes the 0-1. They say it went. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So digging in, Luis Campusano. Just missed. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4. Throw is high and over his head. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Smith gets it to first. And Hernandez is out. And that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Byron Buxton. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Now batting, catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Gets the call. Strike 1. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Through 4, and we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's a speed threat. Fernando Tatis Jr. Cortez back to work. And that's too high. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. The lefty, the 1-0.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Good contact guy, good defender. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And now the lefty. Line drive. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Juan Soto now in for a strike. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Now 1-1. Pena, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Julio Rodriguez. In there for strike 1. kicks and deals. And that one is inside. The 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 3-1. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it, and that's the inning. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, here's Bryce Harper. And the pitch. That's a little bit low.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
That one missed.
2-0.
Next pitch is downstairs. And he deals. That's in for a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, right field.
Here's Mookie to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one hit to right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Severino departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Sandy Alcantara gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And a little foul ball down that third baseline. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch misses way outside. Bounce to the right. Fires to first on the run. Got him.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. And he pumps it a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hector Neris getting loose out there. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a strike. Two outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Left field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Daniel Bard gets the call to the mound.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here's Manny Machado. A strikeout and a walk. And here it comes. Just missed. Machado, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Ball to strike. And Manny gets a piece. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Tied at 4. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and fires. The punch out there. 1 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever. Misses off the inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's through there for a strike. That's inside. 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano, 1 for 2. Oh, he dropped it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Through 5.5, and we're tied at 4. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now here is Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Hector Neris appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. Way high.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4. Trey Turner at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And here's a slow roller. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now the left fielder, Byron Buxton. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. Just off the outside edge.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a pitch. There's a strike. throw over to first. And Turner's back in. And a pitch. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And that's in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The 1-1. Turner runs. Cut out and missed. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him! That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4.
Wanna match this vibe I got? Come on, show me what you're working with, 'cause I got a lot. You can try it.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Bard back to work. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And off the base of the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's in there for strike 1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That misses. Going to count 1-2. On the ground to third. Knocks it down. Now, Jeremy Pena.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Over to first, and he's saved.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's now 5-4.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. That one's in there, 0-1. Lined into right. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Popped up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Tatis, the runner at third. Pena at first. 2 out of the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
The 0-2. And there's a ball. Swings and he breaks his bat. Bard puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back for more from the Bronx. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. There's the strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the 0-1. Good eye right there. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him! A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Harper now, and takes low for ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. Swung on, belted. Tatis going back. Looking up. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah.
Sean Armstrong gets the ball now. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Ketel Marte now at the plate. The pitch. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
One, two now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brooks Raley getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Now a fly ball to right center. Trout settles under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
So digging in, Luis Campusano. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Beats to second, out there. Over to first, safe. And now Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. Campusano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Joel Payamps into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch, not close.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. Inning over. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, David Bednar.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up. Bednar, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 1-0. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. There's a strike. The pitch. Tatis tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Here comes a pitch. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. In there, and it's 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And there's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. And now it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that misses as well. Manny Machado waits on deck. And the righty deals. And now 3-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Buxton makes the catch, and that is that. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Ducks have the advantage, 5-4. New pitcher now, Emmanuel Clase.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The tying run at the plate. And that one is inside. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Byron Buxton in the on-deck circle. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One-run game, bottom 9. Struck him out looking.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Buxton in now, takes ball one off the plate. This guy with light tower power.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game.
Runner on the go. Turned on, but foul wide of third. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And down on strikes he goes. Now only one out remaining. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. Check on the runner. Buxton back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Off the mark there. Ball one. That's a strike. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. The next pitch misses, and that's ball two. And the right-hander deals. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And now here is Harper. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And now the count filled up 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Just 1 strike away. And that'll load the bases.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So 2 down. Here's Mookie now. Trying to deliver as the hero. In for a strike. It's 0-1. all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Check swing, didn't go. And now it's even 1-1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next one just misses. And it's a full count. Mike Trout, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Is just one strike away. Bounce to the right side. And that is the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.